A world-famous neurosurgeon poo-poos the patient's postoperative complaints, and as a result, she suffered significant permanent injury. You want to know what happened here? Come join me for a moment as I share with you this remarkable story. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. She needed neurological surgery. She had a problem with her low back, with her spine. And now she has the surgery, and the surgery goes beautifully. No complications, no problems. The patient then goes to recovery, and after about 5-6 hours, she's then sent home. And she's told that if you have tingling and numbness and inability to walk, you've got to call the office immediately. Okay, so she goes home, and later that night, what do you think happens? She begins to start experiencing the tingling and numbness in her toes. It starts in her toes. And then over the course of hours that evening, it then goes to her feet. And then it goes up to her legs, the tingling and numbness. So her husband calls the neurosurgeon's office, and now it's the middle of the night, and the service tells him, listen, we'll get in touch with a doctor. Half an hour goes by, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Nobody's calling them back. Meanwhile, her symptoms aren't getting any better. It's now the morning time, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. The husband calls the doctor's office again. This is now on a weekend. He gets the service. Listen, nobody called me back. We called early in the morning, hours ago. Nobody called. And is told, don't worry, we'll get the doctor on the phone. We'll give him the message. Guess what? An hour goes by, 2 hours goes by, 3 hours. Nobody calls him back. Again, he calls, and he can't get through this time. He says, forget it. I'm going to take my wife, take her to the emergency room. And that's what he does. And in the emergency room, the doctors there recognize she's got a neurosurgical emergency, and she needs immediate surgery to correct this problem. So now they call in the doctor, the same one who did the surgery. He comes in finally, and the husband says, we called you not once, but twice. And now, what did he say? He said, I never got the page. Really? You never got the page? Well, it turns out after the family brought a lawsuit, we were able to track down the doctor's records, both the services records and the doctor's cell phone information. And what did we find? Of course he got the page. He just ignored it. Why? Because he felt that her complaints were not significant enough and didn't warrant a call back to find out what was going on with her. The sad reality is that by the time he actually operated on her, she suffered significant permanent neurological injury that all could have been avoided had he recognized the problem, had he addressed it to begin with, and gotten her into surgery much earlier, instead of deciding on his own, you know what? These aren't really significant complications. I don't need to speak to her. So why do I share this great story with you? I share it with you just to give you one instance where a doctor decided, you know what? These complaints aren't that significant. I don't need to talk to the patient. I'll deal with it if it gets worse. And I recognize you've got questions or concerns about your own particular problem. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you've got legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.